Alright guys, I'm going to tell you why I put an Airtag or 2 or 3 or 5 in my fishing kayak, and more importantly, let me show you how they work. So let's keep in mind that Airtags were designed to find lost things, not find stolen things necessarily. So it's going to be important for you to know how they work in order to use them to find something that has been stolen from you. Alright, first thing we need to know about these are not GPS locators. I know sometimes this is a common misconception. There's simply not enough juice in the little battery that's in here for it to act like a GPS locator. It would burn it out in a very short amount of time. How these actually work is that the Airtag sends out a secure Bluetooth signal. It gets picked up by other Apple devices. So the Airtags actually need to be within range of your Apple product, roughly 33 feet. So really great for finding lost things in your home. I lost my keys. I lost my purse. I don't know where it's at. And if you have a phone that is 3 years or newer and has a U1 chip, you can actually do something called precision find and walk around your house and find exactly where it is. So really great for lost things. I, however, want to use the Apple Airtag as a theft recovery device. And the problem with that is that really great theft recovery devices double as excellent stalking devices. And being that these are super small and that the batteries last a year, we don't want people using these to stalk people. So the first thing that would happen, if there was a foreign Airtag on you, you did not own it, it would randomly beep between 8 and 24 hours. So in the context of the video, if this thing's randomly beeping between 8 and 24 hours on the kayak that someone stole, well, that is a problem for me because I don't want the thief to know it's there. And two, if a thief decides to take the kayak that they stole from me back to their house, the second they get to their house, they will get notified that there is a foreign Airtag on them, alerting them that they have to go find it, and once they do, they can destroy it and then move the kayak to a different place. So first, I obviously have a beeping problem. If the thief takes my fishing kayak, I do not want this thing beeping, letting it know where it's at, because I am using that to find it, get the police involved, and go recover my fishing kayak. So we need to make this a silent Airtag. Let me show you how. All right, now guys, we got our Apple Airtag, and so how we're going to remove the speaker is that you got to depress the top and twist it to the left, and that will take this top off, place that to the side, remove the battery, and now we need to get into here. Well, the problem with getting into here is that it wasn't designed for you to get into here. All right, there's a couple ways to do this, and if you watch a bunch of videos on it, some people will tell you just kind of get behind there and pry it all up, and then once you get it pried back a little bit, then simply take a screwdriver there and pop it out. The problem is when you do that, you'll break the tabs behind there, and you can't see this, so it's really great that you're watching this video, but there's a tab right here, there's a tab right here, and there's a tab right here, and so we're gonna get the carpenter's knife behind it, and then pop it in and pop it up and keep doing that to all three, getting inside the guts of this Airtag. So let's go ahead and do that. Work your way. There we go. I'm in there. Back behind the tab. And that one, I got popped up behind it. There we go. Press the tab. There's the tab. Pop it up. There we go. And one more, got it right here. Get behind there, release the tab, pop it up. All right, I think I got all tabs released. And voila. There we go. Now, this right here, that is your speaker. It's making all that noise that we don't want to make. So let's glue it on there. Go ahead. Pop that off, and it's magnetized. So goodbye speaker. Now we just got to put this back on, and it's real simple. You just got to line up the battery terminals and click, click, click that in, keep moving around, and there we go, folks. Put your battery back in, top back on. Okay, now that we remove the speaker, now we need to deal with that notification that the thief may potentially get when they arrive back to their home with your kayak. So a couple things actually need to happen in order for them to get that notification on their phone. One, they actually have to have an iPhone. If they have the Android or any other type of device, they are not going to get that notification. And two, the second thing that would have had to happen is that they would have to have their address listed in their phone as home. So if they have not done this when they set up their phone, phone, they're also not going to get that notification as of right now. Now here's the thing, I've heard and read a couple articles that Apple wants to kind of tighten down their security on their AirTags. Good call, because it's pretty poor right now in my opinion, and they're trying to get some of these notifications to be able to show up also on Android devices, but to my knowledge they have not done that yet. So still make a great opportunity for you and I to use it as theft recovery devices. And also through doing my research, a lot of people have tested this out and it has failed. I know that one guy sent this in the mail to his friend, so it'd be a foreign AirTag. It sat on his counter for 4 days with that individual owning a iPhone and with the address being listed as the home address in the phone, and it sat there for 4 days without any type of notification. Once again, great for theft recovery, not so great for privacy. So here's my takeaway. Apple has 1.8 billion active devices, and all your AirTag needs to do is come within 33 feet of 1.8 million devices, and it will ping and you'll know exactly where it's at. 2, I removed the speaker so I don't have to worry about this thing getting the attention of the thief who stole it from me, so I can actually identify and recover my kayak. So a lot would actually have to go into a thief's favor in order for them to actually get away with stealing my kayak. 1, they would have to have an iPhone. 2, that warning system would actually need to work, and it's been proven not to work. And let's say it even all did work. Let's say the thief got a notification and they found my AirTag. I already know where it's at because I've been tracking it. I would have been able to track it all the way back to their home. And so by then, by the time the thief hopefully figures all of this out, I would already have the police involved and would already have recovered my fishing kayak, all for the low, low price of $29.99. Also, if you wanted to throw a curveball, you can buy 4 packs of these for $99. And so you might have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Apple AirTags hidden all over your truck, your trailer, your kayak. There's not a chance that thief is getting away with taking your fishing kayak. So we talked about the theft recovery device, which I think is awesome. However, there's a lot of preventative measures that you can put in place in order to keep your kayak from getting stolen in the first place. So I got that video for you, 12 tips from keeping your fishing kayak from getting stolen, right there.